Welcome to my carp fishing seasons video. This is the November edition. Not only will you be joining me for 48 hours on the Park Lake, we'll also have Biscuit of the week, but we'll be covering everything to do with November, water temperatures, bait, what I feed at this time of year, also prepping our hook baits ready for the winter that is going to be upon us very, very soon. Rods are ready to go, all baited, ready to go, so I'm going to get them out. Then we're going to talk about everything to do with November. Welcome to the vlog. Well, welcome to the November edition of my carp fishing season. I hope you enjoyed the first part, which is October. If you haven't watched that already, I advise you to go and see that. Go have a look at that. Some great tips in that in there. I think it's up there. I'll put a little link up there, so you'll be able to go and click on that and go and watch it. But stay tuned for this one. So November to me is a bit of a strange month. It's when we're sort of losing the autumn in the early part of November, and the late part of November is when winter starts to really grip hold and those water temperatures start to really dive down below 10 degrees. So my baiting approach, my freebies out there, I've been using the XXX and we've been doing quite well. As you saw, I had a lovely fish in the October issue, lovely one which I've been after for ages, been on my hit list, and that was straight mixed 18s, chops, 10 millers, 15 millers, just out and out using that with some tiger nuts in there, letting it soak, putting some bits and pieces in with it, and spotting some of that out, fishing the fluoros over the top. I keep a close eye at the beginning of November on the water temperature. Now, if it drops below 10 degrees, then it's sort of the way I bait and what I use in my freebies and in my hook bait sort of changes. But at the moment it's about 12 degrees, beginning November, about 12 degrees. It may drop down by the end of November, but I'll be covering my out and out winter, sort of what I put in my bait, what I put in as my free offerings and hook baits in the December issue. But I'll give you an idea of what I'm doing for the early part of November when that water temperature is above 10 degrees. So I start to mix in with the XXX, the bait I've been using all summer and autumn. I started to mix in my winter bait, which is the Life System, which is an out and out winter bait and catches lots of fish. But I like to sort of go on to a dedicated winter bait as the water temperature drops below 10 degrees. But what I do is, because I've been doing well on the XXX, I mix 50-50, all different sizes and shapes of the XXX and the Life System, put them all together, mix them all up, and that's what I'll be spotting out. So I'm sort of prepping the areas I'm going to be concentrating on in the winter with the winter bait, as well as using the bait I've been catching fish on, so I get the best of both worlds. As that water temperature drops below 10, I go straight onto the Life System, which will be maybe the end of November or beginning of December. Hook bait wise, I've been using the fluoros, the normal specials in the 3 colours, and been catching on the different colours, yellow, orange and white. I've caught on this autumn, this summer. But as we get below that 10 degrees, I really do like to use a food bait, like the Life System, corkboard pop-ups on the multi-rig or the hinge stiff rig. But what I'm doing now is I'll be prepping my hook baits ready for December, so I'm ahead of the game. So what I do is, there's 2 liquids which I really like, have served me well in the winter. If you've been watching my vlogs last winter, you'll see I was catching fish on the liquid liver and the Minamino. The liquid liver is very thick, so I want it to suck into my hook baits, and as December comes, it'll be my freebies as well. And I get the 2 bottles, liquid liver and Minamino, put them into 1 bottle, mix them together, shake it up, and then it's much more easier to penetrate into those hook baits and freebies. So I get my corkboard pop-ups. I mean, you can use any food bait you want. pour a liberal helping, not a lot, just a little bit, not to soak them, just to give them a glazing onto those corkboard pot-ups. Give it a good shake, leave it a couple of hours, do a bit more, give it a good shake, leave it for a couple of days, and just keep on adding liquid, letting it suck it in, it sort of matures them. You know, it'll put a little coating, sticky, of all that liquid liver, whilst locking in all the benefits of the liquids until it gets out into the lake and then it disperses. And I've always done well on those. Even when it's been out for 24 hours, I can still smell them, I can still see that liquid liver and the minamino and everything oozing out. So do some prep, ready for December. That's what I do with my hook baits. Now, fluoro hook baits, I'm still going to be using those in the winter because, as we know, the fish's eyesight sort of lowers down a little bit, their senses lower down a bit, but they love a fluoro. Everyone loves a fluoro in the winter time, don't they? But what I do now is I prep them up. Now, I get my 4 colours, pink, yellow, white and orange, and I use 2 liquids. I use a sweetener and I use the dedicated spray liquid for the Northern Specials. You can use it whatever bait you're using, your company, there will be a dedicated sort of booster liquid or you know, something like that, and just spray it on or pour it on, and again, glaze it up, give them a good shake, let them suck in for a few hours, put a bit more on, put the 2 liquids on or the 1 liquid, whatever you're going to use, spray them on, let them soak in it a little bit, glaze them, don't really glug them, just glaze them, and keep on doing that, keep on building up so it's sucking it. As soon as you notice that they're going a little bit dry, put some sprays, put some liquid in, and about a month's time those baits will be absolutely raring to go, kicking out loads and loads of attraction, ready for the winter. So that's one of the things I do with November. I always look at what the water temperatures do and I prep ready for December time. Okay, right, the rods are out, they're all done, everything's perfect. I'm going to sit back, get my first cup of tea on, relax, watch. As you get less and less shows, as the water temperature drops, you've got to be keeping an eye on that. One show or a couple of shows might make your whole winter. Right, I'm going to get cracking, cup of tea, chill out, watch the water, catch you a bit later on, guys. Well, you join me. I've had a bit of a chill out, I had a nice cup of tea, everything's good to go, and we're about an hour before darkness. Look at that out there, like a mill pool. Look how beautiful that looks. Looks absolutely stunning, doesn't it? Be another cold one tonight, about 5 degrees. So yeah, I've got my coat on. Still not time yet. Still not time to put the front on. Definitely not that cold yet. December, the front will be going on. Still got the sleeping bag and the cover and the ground sheet on. Stop that damp coming up and that damp coming through, and the skull cap on that bivvy. But I might get a new bivvy soon, actually. I don't know. I might do. I'm not too sure. I'm gonna have a look about. I like a change. Might do a review on one, something like that. But yeah, it's looking good. Rods are out. Rods are on the dance floor, as we like to say. Everything to play for, and yeah, I'm looking forward to a couple of nights. Hopefully we can bag one. Biscuit of the week tomorrow, so hope you look forward to that. We've got a nice special one for you. So yeah, get the missus, if she's not watching at the moment, get to come along in about 5 minutes time when we'll be doing Biscuit of the week, and that'll be tomorrow. So without further ado, I'm gonna relax for the night. Let's give you one more look out there. I'm going to relax, get me dinner on, and hopefully we may have one to show you in the night. If not, well, we walk of shame in a couple of days. We got 2 nights anyway, so hopefully it won't be a walk of shame. But I'm looking forward to it anyway. Right, see you in the morning, guys. good morning. Quiet night last night, the temperature dropped and we had a really misty daybreak this morning. It was lovely to watch, lovely, the mist rolling, late autumnal, early winter. It's not far away now. Can you hear all that noise out there? Look at those out there. It's like an armada, a armada of geese. It's just crazy. Oh, look at that, look. So it's getting a bit colder. Right, let's check out the water temperature. 11.9, so it's dropped below the 12 this morning. Still not below 10, so we're doing the right thing tactic-wise, mixing our baits, but we're sort of we're getting ready for the winter that's definitely coming with those colder water temperatures. Look, there's millions of them out there. Look, there's absolutely millions of geese. Drive you mad. And the black chickens have been out of control. They've been diving and jumping, and it just shows that nature is a great way of showing what's happening with the lake. And it just shows that with the more activity, increased activity from the black chickens and the tufties and that, is that the food is becoming more scarce out there, the natural food. So it's it's an opportunity to maybe get an extra bite or two, but it just shows that the lake's changing, nature's changing, and winter is not far away. And I've found in November, December, if you find them silt areas where the natural food has migrated from the weed that's died, or there's no weed left in the lake, that is the areas to concentrate as those water temperatures drop. I did hear one, I think last night, over to the right, so we may have a move later. We may have a move, not too sure, there's no line, there's nothing else going on, but we may have a move, just to mix it up a little bit, because it just seems a little bit stale in this swim at the moment. No liners, no nothing. Haven't seen the fish, but heard one, at least one, maybe two to the right last night. So we might investigate that later, but for the time being, the kettle's on. He's on with the first cup of tea this morning, and that can only mean one thing, housewives, can't it? Yes, it is that time of the video. Look at that. Welcome to Biscuit of the Week, and on this autumnal, misty morning with the geese absolutely making a racket, because there's millions of them out there. There's nothing quite like the first cup of tea of the day, is there? Oh, lovely. But there's nothing quite like having a biscuit with it. So what have we got this week? Right. Check those bad boys out. Sultana and oat cookies. Let's have a little look at these bad boys. Right, you get, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get 10 in a pack. They're about £2, I think, from Tesco's. Now, I do love a cookie. Not too keen on sultanas, I must admit. But when they're with a cookie, when they're with oats, I reckon it'd be quite nice. Right, let's have a little look. Nice, a little bit dry. I've got to admit, a little bit dry. But those oats can give you loads of energy when the cold weather that we're getting. Right. A little bit chewy, nice and chewy. If you like it, a bit of chewiness going on. But they are dry. Let's see what the dunkability is like. Much, much better when you're dunking them. 100% better. That is the one. All the flavours come out. When you have a cup of tea, you dunk it in. Oh, all them flavours come out. So there you go, the oat, sultana and oat cookie. Look at that, look. Look, let me see it there properly. Absolutely spot on. That is, these cold winter and autumnal nights. So guys, check them out. Sultana and oat cookies, obviously heart attack material. The fats, saturates and sugars are off the scale, but anything that's nice and tastes good is going to be bad, yeah. But yeah, check them out. That is the biscuit of the week. Well, welcome back. In typical fashion for me, I reeled in earlier to go and get some water, and yeah, I decided to pack up and move about 100 yards round the corner to this swim. Look, we're in here. It's looking good, where it gives me a better angle to where I'm sure I heard at least one, maybe two fish round out here to the right. So it gives me a better angle, and I just feel that the move, you know, sometimes I do these crazy things, don't I? Where 1 minute I'm talking to you, next minute you see me in another swim, but I just felt I had to be a bit closer to where I definitely sort of heard a fish. So we got the rods out. They're out about 40, 50 yards, something like that. Not too far away from where my right hand was before. We got the 360 rigs on, white, yellow and an orange hook bait. And as I said, for November, we're doing the prep with the cork ball pop-ups with the liquid liver and the amino. They're coming along nicely. Been shaking them a few times, getting them going, adding a little bit more liquid, get them going. So we're working on those while we're here. Might as well start doing the do with the hook baits. So that's where we're at. We've got one more night. Feel a bit more confident now, because nothing's been happening. I spoke to a few of the other guys and not seen anything, not heard anything, no liners, nothing. So it might be that the fish are pugged up round to the right here. After I've heard that one, well, probably two actually. I'm sure I heard another one during the night as well around to the right. But we will see, won't we? We will see what happens. You've got to be in it to win it, and it really does only take one bite. So I'm going to get the kettle back on, eat some more of them biscuits of the week, and we'll see what happens. Catch you in a while, guys. Right, bloody hell, I fell asleep. You know, when I last spoke to you, I was going to get all sorted out, get the rods out and everything else. Well, I did, I got them all out, all sorted, cup of tea, lied down to bed, and I've just woken up on dark o'clock, would you believe? Bloody hell, crazy, isn't it? Having a little snooze, I must be getting old, that's what it is. Well, we've got one last night left. I moved on to that fish that I heard last night. My sixth sense was sort of telling me to move into here to get a better angle on where I sort of thought the fish had showed. So we've got all to play for, and it really does only take one bite, doesn't it, eh? I keep on saying it, but it really does, to go from zero to hero. Got one more night left. If we don't catch anything, there will be the first walk of shame in this my carp season. It will be the first walk of shame, and we don't want that, do we? So it's all out. We can do no more now. The rods are on the spots, they're rocking, they're on the dance floor, and we'll just have to see what happens. No walk of shame, hopefully, but you never know. Okay, guys, I'm going to get dinner on, nice cup of tea, chill out, relax, get to bed early, even though I've had a little sleep already. Bloody hell, getting old, and I've put me in a home soon. And I will see you in the morning, hopefully. I won't see you in the morning, I'll see you in the middle of the night for a big fat whacker. If not, see you in the morning, guys. Right, got one to show you. A few hours in the dark. Absolutely made up with this one. Lovely 28.5 mirror. It's got a few little speckly red marks on it, which are a bit unusual for it, like a male fish it is. Give her a bit of water. Oh, I'm gonna get water over the camera. Right, to show her to you, and then we'll get her back. Lovely fish. Well pleased with this. 28. And get my t-shirt all slimy. 28.5. Look at that. Lovely. A little bit more water. Going mental, isn't it? Let's just show it. Give it a lick. Let's just turn around. Oh, have a look at this beautiful fish. £28.5. Look at that. Don't get much better than that, does it? Absolutely made up with that. Cracking. Right, I'm going to get her back. Fight another day. Get my rod back out. Good morning, everybody. Look at that there. What a beautiful, misty, autumnal morning. Exceptionally warm last night. No more fish, but warm as warm could be. So yeah, at least we've had one, and there will be no walk of shame, that's for certain. Not this month anyway. But yeah, it's looking absolutely gorgeous out there. Shame we got to pack up in a while. Yeah, it was exceptionally warm last night. Very warm last night, which is nice for this time of year. So I thought we'd just have a little recap before we go. Hook baits, jazz up your hook baits, prep your hook baits all ready. You know, get all that glug in there, get that liquid liver and minamino in there, or if you're using the fluoros, get that sweetener, because the fish love sweetener in the colder months, and your dedicated flavour or booster liquid, get them in there, load them right up, so they're pumping out immense attraction as the water temperature drops. Also, as the water temperature is above 10 degrees, mix your baits in, whether you're using a fish meal, mix a fish meal in with your dedicated winter bait, or even better, if you've got a bait which you can use all year round, even better, you won't have to mix and match them. As soon as that water temperature drops below 10, which is normally around mid to end of November, then I start going directly just on the dedicated winter bait. And don't forget to stay up late. Keep your ears and eyes open at all times this time of year, especially November, all year round, but especially November, because the shows and the indications that the fish are there are going to drop down, and you won't see as many, or you won't get as many liners or whatever. So be aware, because the area they're in now, as the water temperature's cooling, is usually the area they're going to stay in, obviously weather dependent. Oh, almost fell over then. It's going to stay in, so that's the sort of area that you've got to concentrate on for the pending winter. So that's us. I've got about an hour to go. Still got a chance. Always got a chance. As long as them rods are on the dance floor, you've always got a chance of a bite. That's for certain. So I hope you enjoyed Biscuit of the Week, ladies, and hope you enjoyed my tips for November. Don't forget to subscribe. You can also find me over on my Instagram and Facebook accounts. Go and follow me there for loads of great pictures and videos. But until next time, guys, hope you enjoyed it. See you for the next vlog, which will be the December one. See you then.